MJ Almuatin in start at the guard position.
Tama nga yung din sa atin ng mga reports. No? Maliit talagang team na to for a Middle East team. No? And, I think most of them are, you would say, real Bahrainis. No? The only one is their import.
That's right. And they get the first possession of the game. The red shirts from Bahrain looking to score to start this ball game. Wayne Chisholm hands it off to MJ. MJ, the fake, steps in, tipped away. Chisholm will take the 12-foot jumper. He overshoots, and the first rebound defensively taken down by Justin Brownlee. Sino magpo-point guard? Yung Newsom or Thompson, interchangeable parts yan.
Yes, correct. But I would think the team code wants Newsom to be, Scotty to be the one calling the plays. And Newsom will play like the two-guard position here.
You go to Junmar. He's against Chisholm. Goes inside to Scotty. Spins around. Hook shot rolls out. A sorry miss para kay Scotty to try to get on the board. Ito na ang Bahrain ulit. Open jumper from 17. That's a miss. Chris Newsom, one of the final cuts doon sa FIBA Basketball World Cup lineup ng GILAS Pilipinas. But always ready to come and help. Oh, Junmar babied that one. On the second try, he gets it to go. So he gets an offensive rebound and 2 points as well, Doc.
You know, he's sorry that he missed the first one, but that's the way I saw him in the last international games. Talagang hindi na nawawala ng kumpiyansa si Junmar. Even if he misses, he's still there. No? A 3-point attempt.
And that's something that GILAS Pilipinas would like to prevent, from Bahrain from hitting those outside shots, because that's what really kept them alive. Brownlee to the hoop, left it for Calvin.
Good.
RB.
Yeah, Calvin of Tana.
And that's a steal from Newsom, but the defense is set up. Brownlee takes it on the trail, will attack the basket, goes off the glass, it rolls out. Offensive rebound, stepping into a three. Newsom missing off Tana. Picks it up and gets it with the left hand. On the putback, Calvin of Tana's first 2 points of the game.
4-0 lead in favor of the GILAS Pilipinas team. Medyo match tayo sa pace nila, no? Our team is actually playing very smoothly and quickly.
And it's an athletic five actually inside there. Save for Junmar, for Pardo, perhaps the other four can jump, can run. Pass to the corner, MJ sets and hits that three-pointer. Yan ang kailangan bantayan talaga, napabayaan dito si MJ. Pasok yung kanyang jumper.
Yeah, and if you see the offensive rebound go to the opponent, you gotta pick up your man. You cannot be looking for a man.
Of Tana. Now to Justin. JB trying to post up the defender. Jumper is good for Justin Brownlee. Another guy who's coming back from injury, Doc, and hopefully okay na talaga siya, because it's crucial to have Justin Brownlee in that lineup.
Yeah, Aladadi is too small, 6'2", 6'3", can't guard Justin Brownlee at the post.
6-3 the early score. 3 minutes and a half almost in the game.
Oh,
he drove
block.
it. Oh, great defense from Justin Brownlee. Ahead dito kay Calvin of Tana, sizing up the defense. Decides to give it to the trailer. Brownlee! That's a miss, and of Tana, another offensive rebound, lofted on the way up. Oh,
traveling.
They're gonna call traveling, but it seemed na may tumapik tong bola na yun, o kaya nawala sa kanyang kamay, but you have to take that call.
Yeah. Look at these offensive rebounds. Parang pinalo ang kamay niya.
Oh.
So of course, nung pinalo, that's exactly what he's saying. Napalo ako sa wrist, kaya nawala yung bola. Dapat foul yun. I thought na pumito yun, late call on a foul.
Instead of travel, another three on the way. And they tie up the game. At 6 apiece, 2 3-pointers ang baskets ng Bahrain so far.
You can see the defense of Bahrain. They put a lot of pressure in the backcourt. Oh, this is what Brownlee does very well. Isolation play and chilling you with a drive to the basket.
Gets it to go. Bonus free throw coming up para kay Justin Brownlee. Here's that shot. That handoff off the curl. Tapos bumitaw agad itong si MJ Almuatin for that basket. Here's the drive from Justin Brownlee. The reach in. They He slapped down on that ball, whistle comes, and easy layup yun para kay JB. The 35-year-old veteran, and one of the top imports that ever played in the PBA. He's got championships under his belt and has really been a model citizen in the PBA, and now he's actually a citizen of the Philippines.
Well, hindi lang magaling yan eh. Ang maganda sa kanya, he gets along with all the players and maybe even some of his opponents. So, he's a very likable fellow. Another 3-point attempt. Kala ko, pasok na naman eh.
Yun lang talaga ang plano nila. I mean, that's top of the list, obviously, in their priorities as far as shot taking is concerned. Junmar, cross court. Newsome goes between his legs, leaves it for Scotty. 12 on the shot clock. Dahil pa oras, Scotty drives and draws a foul. At tutungo sa linya si Earl Scotty Thompson, one-time PBA MVP. The foul committed by Mohamed Bualay.
Nakita mo itong coach nag-adjust kagad dahil nakita niya hindi kaya bantayan ng 17. Kaya he put in number 99, Alasan, to be picking up Justin Brownlee. No?
Number 99 in the game si Alwatek Alasan. He's about 6'3". Just 24 years old, so bata pa. And that's one thing we notice about their team. It's a nice mix of veterans and youngsters.
Maybe that's what their plan for the future is. Just to keep on giving a lot of experience and maybe a 3 or 4 year program. No? Eventually, they'll have to change Chisholm because he's getting old. No? He's not going to last until 40.
He's been there a couple of years already. He replaced actually the elder CJ Giles, who also did play for GILAS Filipinas for a short stint.
Yeah, but Giles is almost a 7-footer.
Yeah. Pero 38 years old na yun si Giles, so di-retire na rin nila dyan. They're gonna call a foul. A push, says the referee from Yemen.
Against Junmar Fajardo, who tried to show hard when the guy went past Chris Newsome. Not in the act of shooting. Side court throw in. Another 3-point attempt.
Oh, pasok yun. Under all sorts of pressure. Itong si Mustafa Rashid hits that 3-pointer.
5'10" lang yung player na yan. Still a young player at 21 years old.
He's one of those guys that can really score for them. Sila yung mga top scorers dyan. Si Mustafa Rashid. Pati na rin to si Z Hamoda, who we'll see sooner or later in this game.
Nice play.
Scotty gets away and left it for JB. The layup drops out. And ito ang Bahrain, trailing by 2, looking to tie or maybe take the lead. 3 on the way.
Fortunately, we got away with that because it was another open look at the 3-point shot. Nice pass.
Tana, uy, nadaganan.
Well, no choice. And you can see Chisholm immediately helping up Calvin Octana.
Nasakyan eh.
Sabi na 2 beses kita na napapaul, isa pa lamang natatawag.
Oo nga. Ito eh. And it says Wade on his jersey. We saw that trend as well for some of the teams in the FIBA Basketball World Cup. The first name ang nilalagay instead of the surname sa kanilang mga jersey, particularly kung magkapangalan or magkapatid, no?
Meron yata magkapatid talaga dito eh.
The
Hamoda.
Tsaka yung Hamoda.
Parehong dalawang Hamoda. Yung isa medyo veterano, yung isa bata. CJ Perez, Chris Ross, Ange Kwame on your screens.
We'll see them before long, at least a couple of them. Not sure if Coach Tim will use the entire lineup. Tinan mo, itong dalawa eh, palangiti talaga itong dalawa. Wayne Chisholm and Junmar Fajardo having fun playing so far.
Fall away from the play.
Nahuli ng ating referee.
Well, under these rules, hindi katulad sa akin, hindi pa na-inbound yun. May penalty yan, yung fouling away before the ball is inbounded. It's a regular foul here.
Scotty goes to Oftana. Oftana is a threat from anywhere on that floor. Turns around, hits that jumper. 4 points here in the first quarter para kay Calvin. Bumato na naman mula sa 3-point land. Too strong. Offensive rebound. Shot clock keeps on going. MJ, one more time. Bounces over to Chisholm. Chisholm flips it up. Almost got it to drop. Pero tutungo sa linya si Wayne Chisholm, former Tennessee volunteer in the USNCAA.
It's a nice hook there by Octana.
Na hindi tinawag ng referee. Pwede tinawagan yun.
Because you put the defender behind you. 2 free throws coming up here for Wayne Chisholm.
You know, Wayne ang nickname niya, but his actual name is Dwayne.
Dwayne.
It's actually Dwayne. Devon Dwayne Lamont Chisholm. That was way off. Sa bitaw pa lang. Another one coming up for Wayne Chisholm. Very familiar face. Here's some of the other Bahraini players.
Ang problema, because of no height, he's going to have to play a lot of minutes for them.
So yung stamina niya. At the age of 36, we'll see if it's still there. Sanay siya sa PBA na gano'n ang oras niya. Newsome to the hoop. He left it short. Chisholm, before falling out of bounds, able to save it. MJ goes over to the side.
Nice fake.
Jumper off the glass and uses that well. This guy's got 8 points in the ball game. MJ Almuatin.
And he made that quick adjustment dahil alam niya pwedeng i-blanka ni Justin Brownlee. So he went to the glass.
Bahrain is hanging around. Brownlee left it short. That's the third time the Philippines has left a layup short at the rim. So si MJ does a lot of the handling. Nice. Goes it over to Chisholm. And what a pass. But Chisholm seems to have hurt his knee. Hawak-hawak yung kanyang kaliwang tuhod sa pag-landing. And he's talking to his knee as if to say, hey man, come on, cooperate.
Yeah, but this is the second time he has missed an easy layup using the left hand. He got banked from behind. That's a good call. But he missed the easy layup. Yeah, he got hit from behind, from the side. Si MJ, nalis. Michael Jordan.
Maitam Jamil Almuatin. Yeah, MJ. Back at the lines, Wayne Chisholm. He puts in the first one.
2 out of 3 from the free throw line. No rebounders because they're really small.
Parang sabi nila, bahala na. Pasok mo yung dalawang yan. Tablang ang laro at pwedeng lumamang ang Bahrain with this second one. And that's exactly what happened. So Bahrain grabs the lead with 3:13 to go in the first period. CJ Perez coming into the lineup.
And eventually, that's what team is going to have to do. Use a lot of the lineup so that you can continue the pace and the quickness of the game for the GILAS Pilipinas squad.
Akil Milad, nakabantay kay CJ, has just checked into the game. He's a pesking guard. Let's see what he can do. Just 5'8" though. Ito kay Junmar. He'll try to back in Chisholm. Lefty layup. Pretty move mula kay Junmar Fajardo.
He also has 4 points in the ball game.
We expected that they go to him more often in this game. Hasn't happened much.
They use a lot of that. They use a lot of the pin downs. Another open shot here.
Naku, mas open. But missing that three-pointer. That was Ali Rashid. Sa pagmamadali, natapik palabas. Bola pa rin ang Pilipinas. 2:27 to go in quarter one. Just a 1-point lead for the Philippines so far. Halatang kinakapapa nila kung anong klaseng laro nitong Bahrain.
Yeah, this is a nice move by Junmar. May one foul na si Chisholm. He's not gonna pick up his second foul here in the first quarter. Kaya umatake na. And there's the first stretch of the ball game para kay Chisholm.
And the big man comes in. He's the backup center. Ito si number 34, Ali Hassan. He's wide, he's heavy, pero yung height niya, hindi masyado. Just 6'3".
Brownlee making another basket. Philippines on top by 3 with 2:08 left dito sa ating first quarter.
Ito yun si Ali Hassan, handing it off. Rashid kicks it out. Inside, the big man hesitated. Nakita ni si Junmar. Steal from CJ Perez. He will attack the defense. 3 red shirts. He draws the foul. CJ Perez will head to the line para sa dalawang free throws. And CJ Perez had an up-and-down World Cup campaign, so looking really to be more consistent and play better in Asian Games.
The first time out that's been called in this ball game, partner.
That's right. So, konting break dito at in the meantime, lamang ang Pilipinas dito sa first quarter. We are now witnessing some men's basketball competition. The Philippines playing against Bahrain. Philippines in the lead, but not by much. Dito sa first quarter, just 2 minutes and change remaining. I don't know, just under 2 minutes rather. 17-14 is our score.
An opportunity to increase our lead via the free throw line from CJ Perez. You were saying about this guy, ang problema ni CJ in the World Cup, he commits a lot of turnovers. And that certainly is hurting the team, especially kung pantay-pantay ang lakas nyo or the others are stronger than you. And again, that's going to be a violation as he missed, entering the lane too soon.
Alam na niya, no? Pag bitaw kasi niya mintis, masyado malakas, so hinabulan niya, but you can't step over till the ball hits the rim. And so the referee was right on top of that. Some
good pressure,
harassment na ginagawa. Went into no man's land. The lead pass to Scotty. Nice fake. And Scotty puts it in. Pinadaan muna ang defender. Smart play from Scotty Thompson.
You know, in the present persons playing in the basketball era of the Philippines, he's such a great shot faker. He really gets you up in the air. No?
Quick hands from CJ. Taps that one out. 11 seconds to shoot para sa Bahrain.
Maganda yung binibigay ng hustle ni CJ para sa akin. Tapos, good fake. Talagang lipad eh.
Oh. And he knew it. Alam mo rin, yun yung iniisip niya pag salo pa lang bago pa niya saluhin yung bola. Nice backdoor play. Layup does not drop, but that's going to be a foul in the air. Body contact. This guy showing some passing skills. Ito si numero 34, Ali Shukrala Hassan.
I think that if he wants to improve, he's got to lose a lot more weight. Medyo nakita mo kanina, intimidated siya kagad kay Jumar, resulting in a turnover. So he's a very inexperienced player, but he has to lose weight. And they don't make the free throw either.
That's Mohamed Bualay on the floor, 28 years old.
Yung one of the veterans yan, parating nagagamit yan. No? Long minutes.
1 out of 2. Japet Aguilar now in the game. Looking to provide some shot blocking and rebounding, of course, and hopefully Japet can get his offense going as well.
Yeah. Well, the Japet is a 6'9" player that runs like any guard or small forward, so you really need his presence on the floor.
Here's Junmar bouncing to CJ.
Nice
CJ
pass.
to the hoop. Just enough spin on that ball, Doc, to coax it in.
So we're establishing a bigger lead right now of 7.
Goes baseline, kicks it out straight to Japet Aguilar. Now here's Scotty. CJ, swing to Justin. Baba kay Japet, may baseline move. And they're gonna say he traveled.
Yeah, I thought so also. He shifted his foot. Without the benefit of a dribble, he wanted to make that pirouette. Watch this. This is the one of Jumar. Nice pass to CJ Perez. The finish.
Sayang kasi si Japet Aguilar, the moment he got the ball, was offensive-minded, wanted to attack the defender, pero nauna yung pang-apak niya.
Pwede rin naman eh, but you know, I thought that he could also have faced up. Ang laki ng lamang niya, he's so big compared to the guy defending him. Anyway, he'll get his confidence, especially under his coach. Open shot na naman ito.
Ayun na nga, napabayaan ng bahagya lamang, and Ali Rashid hits that one to bring the lead down to just 4. Just 20 seconds to go in the period.
Last shot time para sa atin ito kung gusto natin.
4 of 9 from 3-point land itong Bahrain. No? That was a scouting report. They haven't been able to stop that yet. The Philippines has yet to hit a 3-pointer in this game. Transition 3, way off. Japet saves it. 3 seconds to go. Makakatira ba ba ang Pilipinas? CJ at the buzzer. A bit short. It was a 7-point lead, but because of that 3-pointer, it's down to 4. At the end of 1, Philippines is ahead. This lineup of the Philippines.
Well, he was there also for the Southeast Asian Games, right? And a big factor for our team, no? And he's our version of our 3-point shooter. Yeah.
Philippines yet to hit a 3. Chris Ross, who just checked in, loses the ball. That's a turnover on the Philippines. Tumatakbo ang Bahrain. The layup off the glass. He gets that one to go. Ali Rashid with that basket.
Start the second quarter with a turnover resulting in a layup. It's frustrating. Nice pass.
And an easy layup para kay CJ Perez. Some chemistry.
Well, the San Miguel players are showing chemistry, no?
Yun na nga talaga eh.
Miss
Sa ilalim, Jaber doesn't make it. Here comes the Philippines. Marshall for 3. Jacks it up. It's a miss. Back and forth ang ating first minute dito sa second quarter. Mustafa Rashid now handling. Goes around that screen. Will attack. Kicks it out.
Left-handed shot pa pala ito. 3-point shot.
No go from Jaber Al-Haddad. Mohamed Amoda is in the game. That's the fellow who's guarding Justin Brownlee. Marshall kicks to CJ. Jumper. And he gets fouled on the way up.
CJ, if you do not scout him, he's hard to defend. You know, he can shoot from the outside, but he likes to penetrate a lot, as shown in this play. And in the vernacular, maliksi talaga ito eh, you know. Malikot, got a lot of good movements. He's always going to the basket hard.
In supreme athleticism para kay CJ Perez.
And Chisholm has to be sent back into the ball game, but he got a pretty good rest. He was taken out about 2 minutes 20. So you have about a little over a minute during that first quarter break. So he should be fresh here for the second quarter.
But the guards are doing their job, Dr. J. Itong mga guards ng Bahrain, they've been hitting outside shots, they've been penetrating.
May layups pa, you know, may drive to the basket.
2 for 2 stretches the lead to 3. 25 to 20, 27 to 20 rather. It's a 7-point lead para sa Pilipinas. Late update on the scoreboard. Muddy outside. That's too strong on the part of Hamoda. They get it back. Another attempt from 3 hits the side of that board. The percentage is not too high, but they're going to keep taking those. And living and dying by that 3-point shot.
And I thought that was too early a shot after the offensive rebound.
Ross cross court. CJ for 3. He puts that one in. Another San Miguel connection. Ross to CJ.
And that's the first 3-point shot for the GILAS Filipinas in this ball game. CJ, I think, leads the team in. Oh, that was a good almost interception by Marshall. Completed. Last touch of Hussein. Pero nakita mo naman yung pasa. No? Si CJ at ang highest scorer natin so far in this ball game. Good setup job there by Ross. Meron pang bodyguard si Japet. Baka may close out.
Scotty approved of that with the applause from the bench here. JB
Ito
kicks it to CJ. Another, he's blocked. Huli ni Chisholm.
And that results in a layup.
It's an easy layup for Ali Hussein Rashid on the break and just sticking with it. No whistle, so you just continue playing. CJ one more time. Trying to find Marshall. Japet. Brownlee now will hoist it up from 3-point land. A second 3-pointer for the Philippines. First time in a double-digit lead.
Sometimes, like you say, when you start making those shots, it's just going to keep on coming. Blocking foul there called against Chris Ross.
Well, you know, Chris Ross isn't going to change at this stage of his career. Ganun talaga siya dumipensa. He's in your face, he's in your chest. Bahala na kung tatawagin ng referee.
You were also mentioning, Charlie, that before the start, that's a pretty good crowd there at a 1:30 game. Huh? Medyo marami rin nanood. Huh?
Well, I guess the Asian Games are really the toast of the town right now. Dyan sa Hangzhou. Lots of great competition going around. Philippines has a lot of its athletes competing today. Mga skateboarder natin, mga swimmers natin. We do have 2 bronze medals so far in the standings. Looking to build up on that, definitely. We gotta get something up.
Yata yung isa.
And,
I don't know the other one.
Hopefully nga, dumami even in the silver and gold columns.
Yeah.
Ating medal tally so far. Balik sa ating laro, si numero 99, si Alwatek Alasan. As umupo muna si Jaber Al-Haddad. Kevin Louis Alas also on the Philippine team. So there are two ALAS players playing for the Philippines. One just finished in the under-16, part of the Mythical Fives. Kiefer, the youngest of the ALAS brothers, who gave a great account of himself.
Mythical 5 pa yata siya.
That's right.
And that's the second personal foul of Chisim, setting an illegal pick. Pero kanina ko pa nakikita yan, if you notice, that's their first play. Chisim always comes out, but here I think there was an extra moving motion and the referees caught it. Alam mo naman, you say, Ross always make sure that the referees catch that.
Yes. He knows how to sell it. And he got his arm caught between the two players, kaya hinahawakan niya yung kanyang balikan just to check kung nakakabit pa ba yun. Here's Arvin Tolentino, seeing his first action of the game.
Stephen Antiveros, a good friend of ours. Sa bowling ko, ano yan eh. He was bowling president before.
Always around.
I know him well.
Japet is open.
This is Japet.
There you go. Jumper from Japet Aguilar.
There is Japet. And see how happy he is.
He needed that.
Yeah, you know, he's been trying to do that in the World Cup. Can't make a shot. But that's his shot. You know?
Well, nice setup to get him, find him in his sweet spot. Had a little time to calibrate and make it. More substitutions coming in now. Number 15, that's Akil Milad. So may ginagamit rin talaga ni Coach Casas Gert yung players niya for Bahrain. Same thing with Coach Tim, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, you have 12 guys. Why not take advantage of you can use all of them? Rotate that lineup.
Of course, we want to win every game that we can play. But it's also a good time, especially here in Group C, where you have 3 games sigurado. But you try to use everybody and you find the right combination.
Chris Ross right there. He gets it back. Open momentarily. He hit one of those earlier. That's a miss. Japet tries to save it. Taps it to the wrong fellow.
That's going to be a foul on Arvin Tolentino. But that small fellow was fouled by Rosa when he was up in the air. We got away with not giving the guy 3 free throws. Like you say, Ross is going to play that way, whether the referees call it or not. Bahala na kayo, di ba?
Alala natin siya sa Southeast Asian Games, di ba? Ganun talaga, nilaro niya in the championship game. He played great defense, Chris Ross. The drive, and swatted away by Japet Aguilar. Ngunit may foul na tinawag sa ibaba. Marshall will be the guilty party. So 2 free throws for Bahrain, which has been stuck at 22 for quite a bit.
And it's a good move there by Japet. You don't give him a chance for a 3-point play, because that would be a layup if you did not challenge him. Chisim has to sit down. He has 2 personal fouls. Still 5 minutes and 50 seconds. And quickly, Team Com pounces. I bring back Brownlee. You're sitting down, I'm bringing back Brownlee.
And Marshall Laffiter pahinga muna. First free throw is good. Para kay
Almutin.
MJ. No, MJ Almutin.
Ang dama haba ng pangalan. May Madi pa.
Alam mo, tatagal na natin nag-cover ng mga international talk kasi mga pangalan ng iba, hahaba talaga. Mabuti may mga palayaw sila na
MJ.
Pinadadali yung buhay natin.
MJ. Thank you. Almutin. MJ Almutin. He's a player, huh? Despite being small and young.
JB.
Good switch there.
Looking for some movement from his teammates. It goes right back to him.
That's
He'll
foul.
Take it, and he'll make it. Are they going to count it? That probably should count. The referees are looking at each other.
Yeah.
I believe that is 2 points.
Foul. The foul.
Then
continuation. Never put the ball on the floor. 1.5 step.
This guy, you know,
smart
talaga. In good shape. Oh, he's smart. He's himself in good shape.
He heard the whistle. You know, I heard the whistle. Tuloy-tuloy ako. I'm not gonna stop. Kung kinang-count ko, hindi, sorry.
Just couldn't put in the bonus free throw. It's still an even dozen lead for the Philippines. 5:31 remaining. Quarter 2. 19th Asian Games in Hangzhou, China. In that state-of-the-art stadium that they have, the Hangzhou Olympic Sports Center Gymnasium. Pass inside, but unable to handle it was Hamoda. Amir Hamoda.
And Ange Kwame is coming in to see action for the first time. Si Aguilar ba papalitan niya? Timeout muna daw. Timeout.
Timeout on the floor. We see Ange Kwame in action when we return. Players are finding their marks already. 36-24 ang ating score. 5:16 to go, almost halfway through. Some backward pressure being applied by Bahrain. Alas passes it across to Justin Brownlee. And Ange Kwame, nabanggit nga natin bago mag-timeout, ipinasok na nga ni Coach Tim Cone. Let's see what he can contribute. He's the tallest man on the squad. Has an outside shot. Plays great defense. Shot from Alas, but they keep it alive. Tolentino faking that three. Down to 8 seconds.
Plenty of time to set up.
JB on the move, and that's going to be a reach in on Hamoda.
They have no player to guard Justin Brownlee, whether on a one-on-one situation or at the post. He has too many moves. No? You can see. Kasabit-sabit ang paa ni ano dun. Oops.
Inadvertent buzzer.
Or substitution ba?
Na-inbound na kasi.
14 seconds pa rin ang shot clock.
So they're checking on something on the technical side and give the players a chance to talk as we see Coach Tim Cone.
Hindi natin alam kung penalty na rin ito. Yun, sabi ko na nga ba, penalty na eh. Bakit yung pina-inbound? Penalty na yan, 2 free throws
Kaya
na.
nag-buzzer yung table
2 free throws na. Yung foul na yun, 2 free throws na. 55% shooting from the field. Has 12 points in the ball game.
Along with 6 rebounds as well so far. For Justin Brownlee, of course.
Si Magu nga nagtatanong, nasaan si Kwame? Biglang pinasok, nagulat siya. Kala niya may sakit.
Wala bang nabanggit mo na rin si Magu? Happy birthday,
naman,
Mr. Magu.
Yan ang mga Philippine delegation, mga fans natin.
They're everywhere, though.
Yeah.
Kahit saan pumunta, kahit saan bumiyahe ang Pilipinas, kahit mga practice game all over Europe and some other places, andun yung mga Pilipino para suportahan ng ating pambansang koponan, which is the way it should be. Tight inside. And that hits the leg of number 99. Si Alwatek. So that's going to head back Gilas' way, looking to grow this lead. 4:22 remaining in the half.
You know, being new to this team, I mean, in the sense na hindi siya talaga sa international, Kwame is a very good defensive player and he's going to be used as such.
Pass inside, and he's able to get it. And that's what you do when you have a much taller player. You just lob it in and let him do his work.
6'11", close to 7. You know? And an experienced player in the collegiate ranks, in the university ranks.
Saka nakailang international na rin yan si Ange Kwame. Bagsak yung player ng Bahrain. They're gonna call that, I think, on Alas. Bagsak si Akil.
Hindi ako, ang tingin ko, illegal pick yun eh. Nakita mo, the guy put his shoulder to Alas, kaya bumagsak si Alas eh. On this angle, you don't see it, but the other angle shows you clearly.
Yun yung tawag kay Wayne Chisholm kanina, di ba? They called offensive foul. So this time, Bahrain gets a break. Hamoda going over to the other side. MJ on the move. Ang laki ng kalaban, dribbled it off his foot. Easy call for the baseline referee. Balik sa Pilipinas, 16-point lead.
Kaya alam mo yan ang specialty of the house ni Ange. Huwag kang lay up dito. I'll be blocking your shots or you're not gonna see the ring, you know. Take those 3-point shots on the outside.
Isang turnover pa lang dito sa second quarter para sa Pilipinas.
Another foul there, so free throw shots coming up for Ange Kwame.
So Ange's turn to try to get on the board. It was really interesting to see how Kwame and Justin Brownlee can work together.
Yeah.
Given that yung rules nga dito sa Asian Games are not the same. You're allowed to play more than one naturalized player. And of course, different dimensions. No? Justin Brownlee plays more on the outside shot.
And Kwame is more on the inside.
Makes his first free throw. Focus na focus si
He's
nakasama natin yan sa PBA on tour. He sat on the panel with us for a whole quarter.
He's a better free throw shooter here than when he was with Ateneo.
Oh. Wala, kailangan mag-improve talaga as you go along. That's too strong the pass. Another turnover for Bahrain. Pailing-iling kanilang mga players. Not happy with that sequence. Si Almoatin.
Yung lineup na linagay natin sa loob na defensive lineup na ganyan, you're not gonna be able to make those passes on the inside. Ang lalaki nila eh. You know, you're talking about Kwame and Justin Brownlee. They cover a lot of space there inside. Another play.
Oh, there you go. Too strong on the layup.
Natamaan pa sa mata. He should finish stronger.
Yeah. Oh, he had an open lane, but he just lost it. Oh, they're gonna call a foul.
Yeah. If not,
reach him.
Yeah, it's gonna be 2 free throws. Kung foul ang tinawag, take to you.
And Kwame is still complaining. Sabi niya, napatukan siya. Pero hindi naman ang tawag. Here's that drive. Not much of a reach hit from Chris Ross, and yet the referee did see a bit of contact on that slap of the ball. So it's MJ. Aggressive. He's been attacking throughout this game so far. Scotty Thompson back in the game. Si Scotty, malaking parte talaga ng atake ng Pilipinas. The now 30-year-old Scotty Thompson. Some of these guys on the Philippine lineup, Dr. J, are getting up there in years.
Yeah, 30 is not. He's been around so long that you thought he'd be over 30. MJ, I think, is the leading scorer here for Bahrain. We'll check that by halftime. 17-point lead for GILAS Filipinas. Missing that second one.
Pero yung maganda kay Justin kasi kaya rin niya dalhin yung bola.
Kaya rin niya tumira afterwards, although he missed that one.
MJ from 3. Pasok na naman yan para sa Bahrain. This guy, Philippines has had difficulty marking him. The lead is down to 14. They've allowed him to do his thing, no hand in his face. Because of that, napatawag ng timeout si Coach Tim Cone as we watch this three-pointer which cuts the lead down to 14. In this game.
Well, during that timeout, partner, I saw Tim Cone really admonishing his players. We know that this guy is a shooter. We cannot let him go into transition and nobody picking him up. So Scotty Thompson immediately nodded. Yes, it's my fault, coach. And that's what you like to see, the rapport between a player and a coach.
Well, you need to owe up to your shortcomings as well. Pag ikaw talaga nag-miss ng assignment na yun.
Job niya yun eh. Alam naman kunin siya ni Kwame because the big man was running down also.
Bumawi naman ngayon, Doc. Nice assist pass to Ange Kwame. Set him up properly there.
And again, the rebound going to the Philippines. Now you can push up the ball or set it up. Plenty of time. 2 minutes left in this second quarter.
Ange hands it off to Scotty. JB for 3. That's short. Rebound taken by Bahrain. Pass ahead. Nagmamadali. Kick to the corner. The defense was there.
And that's what you're talking about, the transition defense. No open looks.
Naka-recover agad ang Pilipinas.
They switched there, but you can see bumalik sa malaki.
Just a quick pass inside the paint. The nice fake, pero he took several steps. Covered a lot of ground.
Traveling.
That's a turnover on Ali Rashid. No choice kasi kung inangat niya, supalpal siya sigurado. So,
look at this move. He wants to go, then takes an extra step so he can go the reverse. Kundi supalpal siya kay Kwame.
Napapailing na lang. Ito si Hassan.
But they know it's a learning process for them. And this is one of the best teams to play against when you want to learn. Newsom finally getting a 3-point shot. His first 3 points of the ball game.
Swak na swak yun para kay Chris Newsom. Under a minute remaining. The lead has gone up to 19 points.
It's good defense without fouling.
Bualay, naasar na si Bualay eh. He's complaining to the referee na nahawakan siya ni Newsom.
Finally, a little bit too much. You know, you got away with a lot, so it's time to lay off. You know. But this is nice open look for Chris Newsom.
Check that, yung na-foul pala was Mustafa. See, Mossy is what they call him. So that's the guy at the line right now.
Penalty na rin tayo, partner. But it's almost the end of the quarter. Only 42 seconds lamang natitira.
Puts in the first, Mossy Rashid. Reklamo siya sa referee, no? Dahil sa kulit ng defense.
Kanina pa ako pinapaula. Hindi. Good defense yun. You know, he never held you or what.
And you know, those kinds of shots, Kwame could have probably gone up and tipped it off the rim.
Yeah. He has to understand that rule also.
Newsom had it open, but instead went to Justin. Can't put in the three. And somebody was holding on to Ans Kwame.
That's why he's fouled and he's going to the free throw line. And if it's Chisholm, that's number 3. If it's Mosley, okay lang sa kanila yun. Binabox out nila, 4 against 1. Ayan, 3 against 1.
Well, I think that was clearly Chisholm.
Chisholm, and that's the 3rd personal foul.
There's the coach ng Bahrain, Ricard Gasasburt. Chisholm back to the bench. It's been a tough night for Wayne Chisholm.
Yeah, you know, he's going up against 3 big fellows. You go Junmar, you go Ans Kwame, you go Japet. Yeah.
Shukrala Hassan had to come back in. Wide body. El Aparador.
El Aparador. Naalala mo yun, nasa Shell nun.
Si Joel. Tuwala.
Good player for his size, no? Kwame has made 4 free throws, 8 points in the ballgame.
Handoff. Mosti. There's a switch. Ang laki ng depensa niya. Tried to go in. He read it perfectly. Newsom did. Up ahead to Scotty.
Look what I got here, sabi ni Kwame. I have a small fellow here. Oh, I got a small fellow here. Double figures.
That's what you got to do, you know, when you have that advantage. And at the buzzer,
yes, counted yan.
Yung pagbato ni Mosley, siyempre, re-review nila yan just to be sure, but it looked good on the release and nothing but net from Mosley Rashid.
Wala ka nang masasabi. Look at the defense of Newsom. He's there all over. No foul. He just made the shot.
Ganda pa ng form, no? I'm sure a photographer got that shot. Ganda siguro yung capture na yun. And at the end of the first half, 51 to 30. That's not right.
51 to 33.
Okay, 51 to 33 in favor of the Philippines. Well, some good news for the Philippines in case you guys were waiting for the announcement. Alex Ayala, our tennis star, won her match earlier, 7-6, 6-2 against the player from India.
Saan na siya ngayon?
So she's gonna go quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals. Oh, nice pass, nice play. And
no finish. Jaber unable to finish that. Jaber Al-Haddad.
Paisi-isi pa siya nung nilay-up niya.
Natawa na lang siya on the way down on defense.
Ang ganda-ganda ng play, no? But no success.
Parang matigas yata yung board dyan sa side na yan.
Yeah, you notice of Junmar and of at saka itong si Newsom. Remember that finger roll niya? Fouled in the act of shooting by Bualay. Ahmed
Bualay. You know, as all basketball players will know, not all backboards are made alike. The same way, diba? Eh, tatansyahan din talaga yan. Iba-ibang supplier, iba-iba rin yung struktura noon.
Tingnan natin ito kung may foul.
Baka sa landing?
Yeah, because wala naman tama sa air. No? Kaya nga sinasabi niya, what did I foul it? And I think it's in the act of a 3-point shot, so it's 3 free throws. 16 points. Tawa nga si Brownlee. You didn't foul me. But I'm going to the free throw line.
Yeah, I'm just doing what the referee told me to do.
I got the benefit of the call, so sorry. 16 points now in the ball game for Justin Brownlee.
Finally, the Philippines gets the lead up to 20. But the last free throw was a miss. Look at that fade.
Yan
that will drop. Ayan na naman siya, si Mustafa Mosti Rashid.
beating the buzzer at the end of the second quarter with a 3-point shot. Ngayon naman, fade away na pa-roll-roll ang bola, patalbog-talbog.
Scotty outside, goes to Newsom, now Oftana. Oftana to Brownlee off the screen. Down to 3 to shoot. Scotty had to force it up.
Good no call by the referee. Pinersa ni Scotty yung tira. No choice. 3-point attempt na naman. Malakas lang.
Who tracks it down? Newsom quicker to the ball. Almost taken away, and it's 3-on-1. And he decides to stop and pop from 3. Might not have been the best decision under the circumstances. Parang madulas yung bola. At hindi mahawakan ni Chris Newsom na maayos. At siya naman ang matatawagan ng foul on that reach-in.
Maamo yung bola sa Bahrain in that sequence, ha? I direct. Okay naman yung sa natutuwa rin yung kanilang coach. Taga Spain ba ito?
Yes.
Barcelona.
From Barcelona.
Barcelona. Oh, my favorite football club before.
But you mentioned it, Dr. J, no? We were talking of coverage earlier. Marami na rin talaga mga koponan all over the world who have hired foreign
European coaches.
European in particular, right?
Kasi magagaling eh, you know, and they really make something out of the team that they don't have anything. So it's really a program to make them better. They have to get an import, naturalized player about 6'9", 6'10", younger. You know, that can score on the inside if they want to go anywhere. Because they have the shooters. And Newsom, also in foul trouble now, has to sit down.
CJ Perez is in the game. Mofti will take another one. This time, tama yung kanyang... The 3 went para sa kanya. You know, he just saw that little opening dog. He took it.
He recalibrated the shot. But
down to 15 ang lamang ng GILAS. Pilipinas stood tallest at 20. But 5 straight points cuts it down. They try to go to Junmar. Ang sikip. Turnover ang resulta. Ito na naman si Mofti, goes to MJ. Those guys have been burning the Philippines a couple of times, especially itong si MJ. Inside the paint, taken away. Up ahead to CJ. CJ will finish.
A great steal there by Brownlee. Another assist for him in this ball game.
And I like seeing that, yung forward pass. We saw that from the European teams during the World Cup. Forward passes just makes everything easier. Balibag from 3, no go. White left yung tira na yun. Justin Brownlee will bring it down, give it to CJ. He'll jack it up from 3. He can't put it in. Scotty, the tip, no go. Wayne Chisholm.
Sinasabi ko.
Ako, he'll challenge Brownlee. Poor decision on his part. Oftana, siya naman ang susubok. Sweet shooting, Calvin Oftana. Would have been nice kung dalawa yung Calvin sa kupunan na ito. Si Calvin Obrego was excited to be on this team, but circumstances did not permit.
Alam mo ito si Oftana, basta't libre, deadly talaga ito sa wings.
At
deadly
height,
with, with that 3-point shot. And remember, he started this ball game very well. Couple of offensive rebounds, only 4 points for him. 20-point lead, biggest of the league, biggest lead for the Philippines in this ball game.
Palitan ng 5 points eh. Diba? Binabasa, umangat ng 20, babasa 15.
Balikan natin sa 20.
Nako, mababa ang pasa ni Calvin para kay Junmar Fajardo eh. The weight was backwards eh. Naka-lean siya sa kanyang defender, so it was hard to stoop forward.
He needs a lot of experience eh. Dalawang pasa na yan kay Junmar na alanganin eh. You know, get into a better position, give a good pass, big advantage for Junmar at the post.
Well, there has yet to be a better passer to Junmar inside than Arwin Santos. Talaga iba yung chemistry ng dalawang yun back there.
It's not gonna happen again.
CJ off the glass, finger roll para kay Perez.
14 puntos na ito si CJ Perez. And this is one of his better offensive games. He's in his element. Agaw na naman ito. Ayan, pili ka ng pasa, Oftana.
Goes upstairs to Brownlee. Now Scotty. Scotty has the height advantage. Goes outside to Calvin. Bumato ng 3 sa kanto. Mintis. Good rebound from Wayne. And that's going to be a foul. Pumipito na yung referee, pabangga pa lang kasi nakita na niyang mangyayari.
Malamang, sabi ko pa nga, baka pumito ng traveling ito eh. Kasi may espasyo naman siya gumalaw eh. There was a lot of, look at this position. Wala pa doon si CJ eh. Pero like you said, anticipated call na nga yun. But this great finish by CJ Perez.
Found that window of the glass. Muna si Bualay. A couple of guys haven't seen action yet for the Bahrain squad. Balik sa loob itong si Almoatin and si Akil, this guy number 15. We remember, no? Just recently, siguro natapos ang kanyang career. I don't know if he's still part of the national pool. Dating nasa lista si Bader Malabes. Played for Bahrain, no?
Yeah.
Back in 2013, dito sa FIBA Asia, he did play for Bahrain and did play in the commercial leagues over there. Si Bader Malabes. Layup is short mula kay CJ Perez. The lead is 19. Under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Philippines in control, but you get this feeling that they're working on their chemistry. They need to develop some sort of cohesion for the games ahead, particularly Jordan in this.
Well, simultaneous to this game, according to our partner, China is playing Thailand. They're in the same group.
Jordan and Thailand.
Jordan and Thailand. Yeah, Jordan and Thailand is in the same group, and Jordan's winning by 15 points. No? So that's expected naman. No?
Kilala ng mga. Alam mo yung mga ibang teams dito, may Wayne Chisholm, yung Jordan naman, may Ronde Hollis Jefferson.
Hindi, magaling yun.
Gumagaling nga eh.
Hindi, at saka he's a scorer. Hindi katulad ni Chisholm, he's not really a scorer.
Overpassing in the interior para sa Pilipinas leads to a 3-second violation.
China-wise rin, hindi tayo magugrupo. Naiiwas rin mo.
Well, China is in Group B. They have Chinese Taipei, Hong Kong, and Mongolia.
Puro kakampi nila.
Exactly.
Tsaka Macau yata yun sa ano ba siya. Sino ba kasama niya? Puro...
MJ for 3, that's short. Scotty will get that rebound.
Yung isa Taipei. Although Taipei used to have a pretty good basketball team, medyo pababa na naman.
Sila Lin Xie, magagaling talaga yung mga yun.
Remember when they came to the Philippines?
Si Ponytail.
Madami.
Wing.
Si Guapo. Chin yata yun. There's a 3-point attempt by Chisholm.
But Chisholm doesn't have the spring used to
no
have.
More. When he played in the Philippines, it was like 2013, 2014.
Yeah. So 10 years ago, no?
Yeah.
Talagang ano siya, fresh na pa ng mga panahon na yun.
And he just came from France, the league in France.
And he's not even looking to score much in this game. Parang facilitator lang siya rito.
That's why they need a better, bigger naturalized player if they want to go farther in their development.
I'm sure they're scouting for one already as we speak. They're a scrappy defensive squad. I told you, ito si Amoda lost Brownlee on that cut to the basket. Pero they've been burning a lot of time off the Philippines shot clock, just harassing the guards. MJ goes outside. The drive from the left side. Mintis yun para kay Kadhem.
Si Brownlee, malapit na mag-10 rebounds yata ito eh. And assist, another good assist by the GILAS Pilipinas.
Ano magagawa ni Akil dun siya yung nakabantay? Akil is 5'8". Jumar Fajardo, you know how big he is. So, wala na eh. Jumar called for it, made that basket. He has grown. Dito sa third period, kaya naman napatawag yata ng ceasefire si Coach Casas. Bahrain trying to score here. Ganda nung peke. Ditong si number 34, Hassan, got Scotty into the air. Undercut him over there. Thompson's okay. Bounced up quickly. But look at this. Oh! Sabay Whoops, could have been dangerous. Scotty landed well on that play.
Parang pader na. You see the guy didn't want to hurt anybody.
He's not out there to hurt anyone.
He tried to pick up Scotty. Oh, that's going to be intercepted by Bobby.
Wala na rin nagawa talaga ito si Hamola. 25-point lead for the Philippines.
There's nobody on that team that can guard that Bobby.
8 steals para sa GILAS Pilipinas. Kaya naman playing good defense. Oh, nice fade. Just couldn't put it in.
Bata pa yun. You know, he's still trying. He's still trying to get the feel of the game. Open shot. Out Tana again.
You know, that's a lot of people were saying could have used him perhaps in the FIBA World Cup. Maybe, but you never know.
But he was one of the first cuts. Diba? Siya at saka si Bobby Ray Parks. Octana played well doon sa kanilang series sa China. Si Bobby Ray medyo mababa talaga naman.
Akil Melad, binawi daw. Binawi daw yung press ni Calvin Octana.
Nice pass again. Oops! Foul and take 2.
Yeah, tripped over somebody's foot there. Si Hamid Kadem is the guilty party. He's the one who hadn't played in that first half of pinasok na siya rito.
Makikita mo dito sa ginamit ni Kim Cole, ito yung parang gusto niyang starting five. Yung ginagamit niya na malalim. Although si Thompson is off the bench coming in for Newsome. But he started Newsome, Brownlee, si Junmar Fajardo, Octana, saka sino yung isa? Buka ko. Fine.
Scotty, pasok ang unang free throw.
Scotty obviously is, has recovered from his fractured finger injury. And remember, he took a couple of weeks off and then was suddenly called to action, you know.
And he's playing all right sa game na ito. So far. Akil kicks it over. The drive, the fake. He took the shot, it's a miss. Here's Junmar Fajardo up ahead to Calvin Octana to CJ. Pass should have come a bit earlier perhaps, but that's a foul nevertheless. So 2 free throws once again for Jaymar Perez.
Alam mo nga ito si Perez, basta binigyan mo oportunidad, gagawa ng paraan gumawa ng tira yan. 5 fouls na yata yun eh, siya mo. Yung foul na yun. Ayun, nakita ko pinalitan na.
Well, he might be out.
Yeah, 5 fouls na yata siya.
Missed free throw again. That's really been one of the pains in the side of the Philippines is free throw shooting the past few years.
Which we saw in the World Cup. Ang gagaling mag-free throw ng Euro to well, you know, Germany, yung Serbia.
Nakipagkwentuhan pa, Doc. Yung nag-free throw. Makipag-usap pa sa teammate, titira, pasok. Tapos kwentuhan ulit. Or may instructions muna. Tapos tira ulit. Ganun eh.
But automatic, pag na tayo punta sa free throw line, it's a basket. It's 2 points eh.
For some naman, it's an adventure.
Yeah.
Mosti. Uy! Hoisted it up. Wanted to go glass. They keep it alive. The big man. From the corner. That 3 is a no-go. Chapin can't control it. Nice effort on the part of Alwatek Alasan. But it doesn't. Oh, yun nga. Sasabihin nila, last touch siya. Tama ba?
Yeah. Last touch yun.
Stepped out of bounds, I believe, when he held it. Ay, hindi. Kanila pa rin. It stays with Bahrain and Hamid will do the inbound. Kadem. Hamid Kadem. Ito si Akil. Habantay sa kanya. Laki. Ange Kwame on the switch. He'll drive. And he took it. Very ambitious layup. The lead pass goes to Scotty Thompson. Arvin to chop it. They find Scotty in that corner. He'll drive it a bit closer inside to Ange and
gets fouled. That's what Ange really has to do. Finish stronger underneath the basket. If he can dunk it, which he can, you know, he should have dunked that. But, you know, one thing he's learning. But in that play, you know what I love? I counted it. 5 guys touched the ball. The last one was Kwame. All 4 guys on the outside, and then the 5th pass was to the inside. Marshall Lassiter. Only and Ross only recently getting into shape ito mga ito as they're starting to practice for the upcoming PBA sana, which had been delayed again.
That's right. Moved it a bit. Lots of young blood that will be entering the PBA, so very interesting to see which of these pickups.
Yan sinasabi ko sa iyo, 5 out of 5 better than when he was in the university with Ateneo. Now he misses.
Yun na nga. Pero walang kinalaman ang sinabi ni Doc.
No. I mean, he's really not a good free throw shooter. No. But he's a decent free throw shooter when it counts.
Oh, yeah.
Look at him guarding on the outside. You know, yan yung strategy. Minsan, ginagamit mo yung mga malalaki mo. Over the out. Oh, napanta.
Klase. Yun yung sinubukan gawin kanina ni Mosley.
Bigyan natin ng 5 points yun, pare.
Grabe.
I mean, banda na yun sa labas pa against a 6'11 player.
Marshall tried at the buzzer, but that was way off. He was off balance as well. Hoping for the whistle didn't come, but the Philippines, once again, extending its lead in quarter number 3 with some shots from the outside and drives in the paint. And they'll be protecting a big lead entering the last 10 minutes of this game. Umpisa pa lang ng mga Pilipinas ng 25 points, 72-47. They try to go eye in the sky with Japit Aguilar. Nothing there. Nice save from Wayne Chisholm.
And he anticipated that lob alley-oop pass, so he came up with the interception and the save. He has played with 3 personal fouls and kept himself at that area.
Mostly for 3. Yun talaga yung gusto nilang gawin. No? They'll take 2-3 dribbles and then kick it out to someone at the arc to try for 3. Pero
wala kasi silang inside game.
Zero.
So they have no choice. They have no choice. Our version of the 3-point shot.
There you go, Marshall Lassiter. That's what he does best. Nothing but net side sa tira na yun.
28-point lead for GILAS Filipinas. Well on the way to victory number 1. Our second game will be against Thailand, and then the last game will be against the tough team of this group, the Jordanians.
That's right. A miss, but they keep it alive. Waiting for the screen. Mosley. Oh, he lost it. Is that allowed? No whistle from the referee. Fake. Sabay Itcha. Got the back rim, ha? Muntik pa rin pumasok yun, ha? Number 6. Si Ali Rashid. Yun yata yung kapatid ni Mosley.
Yeah. Mas bata pa yata.
They're both very young. 23 and 21. Marshall picked up his dribble. Tried to get it to Kwame. Tipped out by Wayne Chisholm. Ball stays with the Philippines. 12 seconds to go na lamang. With 8:22 remaining in the game.
Well, Chisholm has a lot more experience than Kwame. So even though he's smaller, he knows how to use his body.
There's Japit on the turn. Bounced a couple of times. No basket. The save. Balik sa Pilipinas. Marshall probably could have taken that in rhythm. They go to Japit, and he's held.
Yeah.
And a quick acknowledgement of that foul mula kay Ali Rashid.
If you have no size and the Philippines use twin towers against you, when they do move around the ball or they set screens, you're going to be stuck with the mismatch there.
Ito si Arvin Tolentino, di pa nagpaparamdam.
Another foul away from the play. An offensive foul.
Offensive foul ang tinawag kontra sa Pilipinas. Kwame, I believe, is the
Take a look at that.
Fowler.
The illegal screen. Oh, sa pool.
Need to wait for the screener to set the screen. It's tough when the movements are quick that way. There's a bump. Ali Rashid with that foul, second in a row.
Too many fouls there by the Bahrainis in this ball game, especially in this quarter. Kapunta na sila sa penalty
Yun na
dito.
nga, Doc, sabihin ko, Baka naman maya-maya puro free throws na gagawin ng Pilipinas, oh.
Papunta na sila sa penalty dito the way they're going.
Kwame had to come out to receive the inbound. Arvin puts it up. He's short. Kwame fighting for that. Chisholm kept it alive.
Chisholm is also at double figures in rebounds in this ball game.
Ali Rashid, oh, couple of spins. Almost lost his footing. Was able to get that ball to Bualay. He's got it right now. Inside to Wayne. Wayne will drive the baseline. And Chisholm gets 2 inside.
The easiest 2 points because there was an attempted steal there by Japet Aguilar. This one is a completed steal.
And he gets an end one situation too.
You know, Ross will always throw those extra things against you. He's gotten away with it a lot. Yeah, he's been given no leeway. That small bump, tinawag na kaagad.
Yeah. The referee gave him a bonus really there.
Yeah.
Could have been a no call.
Because usually that's nothing, diba? It did not affect the shot, nor did it affect even the movement of the player at all. Pero binigyan na nga ng ano. So, you take it, and they made a 3-point play, cutting the lead down to 24. 23, I'm sorry.
23.
Nahuli lang yung score.
Valentino now will try to take it across.
Now, that's not a ball handler at all. Talagang maaagawan yan. Yes, it's an offensive foul called on Lassiter. Kasi hindi ball handler yan. With pressure, he's going to throw the ball up.
And you know, si Ali Rashid was reacting, no? Nasar siya, kala niya siya yung napituhan sa play na yun. So there's a timeout right now, and Bahrain making a small run here to cut the lead down in this 4th quarter. Make the score a little bit more respectable one sa GILAS Pilipinas here in the 4th quarter. Early foul trouble for Bahrain, but they've struck a couple of baskets together, Dr. J. May end one pa.
And at the same time, ang GILAS Pilipinas pick up a lot of fouls in those last sequence of plays, no? But more than anything else is the pressure defense getting to guys that couldn't really push up the ball. Lock pass.
Wayne can't get it. On the second, no-go pa rin. The effort was there, but Chisholm could not convert, but they had the right idea coming out of that timeout.
Yeah. But challenged by our 2 big men. So give the ball there to Ange and let him move the ball around. Yes.
How often is it na yung lamang na lamang ang Pilipinas sa size against its opponent?
Blocking foul. Well, you can see ang ginagawa dito, puro scramble, recover defense ang ginagawa dito ng Bahrain because of the mismatches.
Alwatek Alasan called for that personal at the baseline. So 14 seconds for the Philippines to come up with the basket. Calvin Oftanat back to the bench. Short jumper from Marshall Lassiter bounces in. Lead is back to 25. Off the 3-point miss, Marshall Lassiter cracked it down. Under 6 minutes remaining. Kevin
Alas. Yes.
Here's Ange. Thinking about it, naglaro na rin sa rain or shine yan. Nasa silang dalawa, naglaro na in a rain or shine uniform. Wayne Chisholm, of course, in the PBA. Ange Kwame in the Jones Cup.
Yeah, but not a very good campaign.
Yeah.
Of course, medyo malalakas ang kalaban din.
Back at the line is Ange Kwame. He's made most of his free throws.
6 out of 7.
Ange Kwame, he is all of 26 years old. So, several years still to go sa kanyang basketball career.
Yeah. But I understand that he has a lot of offers to go to Europe and play there.
Oh. That's Japet Aguilar just swatting it back, although hindi nakuha ng Pilipinas ang possession na yan. 8 seconds to shoot for Bahrain. This guy wants to take it. Instead, he goes to the corner. And Alwatek misses. Kevin flips it up. Normally, those drop for Kevin Alas, but not that time. Mosti shoves it over. And losing the ball was Bualay. Balik sa GILAS Pilipinas. Under 5 to go. Marcio in transition misses the 3.
We have to hone up our three-point shooting as we go deeper into this tournament. You know, we're expected to win this one. We probably should expect to win against Thailand. We're going to have a fight there with Jordan and hope we can come out the better so that we will end up the first #1 in our groupings. No? And that's a loose ball foul there. And I think they would be close to being in the penalty.
You look at the other brackets, the powers are there. Iran is clustered with Kazakhstan, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates. China, as we mentioned earlier, with Taipei, Hong Kong, and Mongolia. And the other bracket D has Japan, Indonesia,
South Korea,
and Qatar.
Yeah, that thing is a tougher group.
Yes.
It's a tougher group.
57-kilogram preliminaries via unanimous decision. So another boxer has moved on to the next round. Keep those medal hopes alive, though.
Yeah, especially in the boxing. Yun lang nga, that comes at the latter date. Di ba? Mahaba yung ano eh. So it comes, the medals come in at the later stages of the tournament. Katulad ng basketball, isa lang ang medal nito.
Right.
Gold, silver, or bronze, and that's it.
It doesn't count as 12 medals on the scoreboard, on the tally board. One lang yan.
And it usually close to the end of the tournament, close to the end of the games.
Foul away from the ball, jostling for position in the painted area.
Chris Ross,
yeah, we can call for that one. Si Wayne Chisholm.
Switch kasi yan eh. So look at him trying to find that position.
Wrestling ang nangyari, Doc.
Gusto niyang i-seal si Ross eh. Si Ross ayaw magtatalo doon.
Balik sa loob, ito si Jaber Aladad to replace Wayne Chisholm, who probably will
sit it out na.
Yeah, that's it. That's probably a night for him.
Save yourself for the other games, no? Thailand and Jordan. I think Philippines also entered the penalty with that last foul by Chris Ross.
They have a nice idea to penetrate, kick.
Oh, foul called out of nowhere because there was no play, no action. It was stopped by. Anyway, the foul had been called, so it's called. And like I said, I think they're in the penalty, and that's why he's at the free throw line.
That's right. Ito si Bualay, who shoots from the shoulder, misses that first one. Another one coming up.
Iba yung practice niya, dito nang gagaling yung tira niya dito sa likod. If you remember, that's the Danny Florencio shot. For those who remember the great Danny F.
Maraming may idol dyan kay Danny Florencio back in the day.
Only 5'9", 5'10". And what a player. Uh-oh. Oh, Junmar miss.
He'll try again. He's blocked. One more try.
Ito pa.
Pa-power up na to si Junmar.
Pinawakan na siya niya.
Well, at least some might being exercised by the Philippines on that play as far as offensive rebounding is concerned. This should have been a gimme. A bit too strong. It was blocked. Nice.
But what effort there by Lassie.
Ito inurong na niya talaga, get out of my way, but unable to hit the basket. 2 free throws for Junmar Fajardo.
Alam mo ito si Junmar, what I've noticed with him in the past years, he almost plays to the strength ng nakakalaban niya. If it's an easy game, he takes it easy also. But if it's a game that must be played hard, he plays very hard. He plays as hard as anybody on the floor.
Hits them both. Bring that lead back up to 29. Just 3:45 remaining. So with this, the Philippines will go 1-0. Jordan has gone 1-0 as well in its first assignment against Thailand.
Alam mo, with Kwame, you can switch everything in the perimeter. because he's long and he's still quick. But that's a good pass to him. You don't give him a bounce pass out. Knees niya. Oh. But that's okay. Junmar challenges it.
Really freewheeling right now here.
Nice pass.
Baseline, Alas.
Eto pa isa.
Kwame. Go up strong, Ange. Come on.
Powerful.
Gets it on the second try. Big smile once again. Lots of smiles going on in this game. It's more or less like a friendly going on.
Pero to si Kwame, he's also committed to GILAS. Even though he may eventually play in some professional European league, but he is committed to play for GILAS when called.
Muntik nang maagaw ni Chris Ross. Bola mo lang rito kay Mosti. Go to the bench. He played fairly well sa game na ito, Mosti. No? Double digits in scoring. Nice spectacular shot to end that first half over Chris Newsom.
The number one thing about this team, walang height itong teammate.
Right at the buzzer, Inicha, and he wedges it. There's a wedgie, and the crowd will react.
Let's see. First of all, 24-second shot clock kaya tayo. Kaya pati sila natawa.
And that's the hardest thing to do. I mean, even if you ask any of these players to try to repeat that, to wedge that ball between the board and the ring.
Pero hindi tinawagan yata ng 24-second shot clock. Ayun. It's a possession arrow eh. Dahil kundi jump ball yan eh, if it was in time. And since we were the one who threw in at the start of the quarter, sila may possession arrow.
So it stays with them with a fresh 14.
Look at that kind of a rule.
Yeah.
For 24 seconds you threw up a wedgie, you don't have a rebound. The possession arrow gives it back to the team that threw up that wedgie.
Well, that's one of the rules.
They have to study
ko, dapat
that.
Tanggalin na yung possession arrow na yan.
They have to study that.
Because it's really silly, you know. It
that.
negates the effort of trying to tie up the
Lalo
other
na yan
player.
kung last second yan o last 3 seconds or whatever.
That's one of the rules, I believe, that should be taken out. Here's Junmar using his size. It really just won't drop for the big guys. And Marshall, nice setup from Chris Ross, and Marshall gives his buddy an assist on that play.
Well, the San Miguel players have played well. CJ really played well. Hindi na nga ginamit sa grupo na ito eh. Diba?
We are in the twilight zone right now. Last 2 minutes ng ating laban. 34-point lead. This guy's got some height. You can see Alwatek, but he needs a lot of sharpening of his skills. Junmar throwing it away. Ali Rashid to the hoop.
Play. One more substitution coming up dito.
Doc, those are the plays na those drive coach team going crazy. Yung ganun lang, you throw it away like that, give up a layup.
Junmar finally taken out. A really fatigued player at this stage.
Baka nagtataka kayo mga pangalan na sinasabi natin hindi eksakto sa mga pangalan nung nakalagay sa jersey, no?
Kasi
These guys have long names, so they've got some long names, so they shorten those names on their jerseys. There's a layup from Kevin Alas. He gets on the board.
Yes. That's what he does best. He can get down the middle, he can go strong to the basket. And people don't know him. Siguro di pa alam ng kalaban natin na magaling tumira rin sa labas.
Tsaka yung mga tira niya, nakakala mo alahoy para sa iba. Sa kanya talagang ginagawa niya yan. That's his brand of play. That's why they call him the drunken master. Oh, that's a three. Nice shot mula kay Mohamed Bualay.
May substitution yung kaya nag-time out. Si Newsom is coming in para kay Ross na yun.
Minus 31. Let's see if the Philippines can keep it above 30. With a minute and 6 remaining.
Yeah, si Ross nga inalis. Si Newsom ang binalik.
47% field goals.
39% tamang kalaban. And this is where sanay si Kwame. Gusto niya, yes, offensive foul. Yung hook ang ginamit niya.
So they call it this time.
Yeah.
Aftana got away with one in that first quarter. And not this time. Oh, that push. It's that shove at the end.
Look at yung sumalubong sa kanya. Dalawa pa. Bali tatlo yung dumipensa sa kanya.
Well, the Philippines will walk away with a victory with their handiwork dito sa laban nito kontra sa Bahrain. By how many, we'll find out in about 30 seconds. That's another 3. That cuts it down to 28.
This might be the only quarter we will lose. We've won the first 3 quarters. This one, it seems like we're going to lose it this quarter. Look at the double team against Newsom. Tolentino, ikaw naman daw. Layo.
Ange got it in the paint, kicked it right back outside.
One more
Titira pa
time.
ba? O hindi na? Ano ba sabi ni Coach? Mukhang hahawakan na lang ng Pilipinas. At matatapos ang laban 89-61 in favor of GILAS Pilipinas, a 28-point victory.
No, there's still 3 seconds on the shot clock. Hindi mo pwede tapusin.
Lamang pa rin ang Pilipinas, Doc, unless makatres na yun ang Bahrain in these last 3 seconds. 17-14.
Di PBA yan, shake hands, tapos na tayo. We finish the clock. Game is not over.
Salamat to sa panunod.
Just hold on.
Yun, binaba na lang ni Akil. Late pa nag-start yung clock. Parang hindi alam nung timer kung
Nahawakan na.
Nahawakan na. Yan ang mga Filipino fans. Of course, always thankful ang ating mga atletang Pilipino sa suporta ng ating mga kababayan kung saan man sila napapunta. At dyan nagtatapos yung ating laro. 89-61. 28-point victory. And we'll be back to wrap this up after this break.